I will say it does bring us a cool down, so a little bit of relief from the heat that we're experiencing. But I hate to say this, it's only going to be pretty brief. And we'll talk a little bit more about that in just a moment. Right now, we're looking live with our Border Home Improvement CityCam network, where you can see different parts of the viewing area, mainly Arrowhead, obviously, in the distance. And you can see it's a little hazy too. And we've got a little haze in this view from downtown Kansas City, as you see that milky sky there in our view. Otherwise, it's been a pretty decent day. I mean, we were expecting more widespread 90s, but I think because of the wildfire smoke from those western wildfires, that smoke invaded our skies and actually held us in the 80s in many spots. Hard to show it on our satellite picture, but this is our live power Doppler, which obviously was showing you clear skies out there. This map in particular giving us a view of where the heaviest or the thickest wildfire smoke is, and you can see most of it is centered over the middle of the country. That's where the most dense smoke is, and it's mainly, again, from the wildfires. As far as air quality goes, it has only impacted our air quality just slightly down to the moderate categories, so you shouldn't have any issues if you are going to be out and about this evening, but the smoke is still going to create that orangish sunset, and our smoke forecast showing you some thick smoke even through the overnight hours heading into tomorrow, which means that temperatures may actually get back into the middle 80s and avoid that 90-degree mark like we were expecting the last few days. If you are going to be out at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium, maybe for some tailgating, gates open at 11. I think we'll be in the low 80s then, warming all the way to the upper 80s, perhaps in some, at least at Arrowhead tomorrow. By the way, this is a suggestion of what you might want to bring to your tailgate. Loaded tots on a stick. Bill Hurlbrink actually made these in the segment that he's now doing of one of the many jobs that Bill has here at KCTV5. If you want the recipe, go to kctv5.com or even check out our Facebook page for that. Here is your forecast, though, at the game. Kickoff again near 89 degrees, then gradually dropping to 86. But again, if the smoke and the haze is still pretty thick, we may not get to 89 tomorrow afternoon. I mean, today we only got to 85 at KCI, just to give you an idea of, the perspective. Here's our forecast track, though, as we head through the next few days. 90 expected again on Monday, and then the cold front arrives as we head through Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. Scattered showers and thunderstorms will be likely, and Wednesday afternoon actually looks the coolest out of the next 7. So here's that brief cool down, our Security Bank 7-day forecast from the upper 80s Tuesday to the upper 70s on Wednesday, basically just flipping those numbers from Tuesday into Wednesday. However, by Thursday, Friday, and next Saturday, these numbers gradually increase again, going back into the low to mid 80s and maybe even upper 80s, which is actually above normal for this time of year. 81 is the average high on this day in September. Greg?